everyone agree, men, I'd like to reach out to Martin, have his office send over all the notes and files in your case.
That sounds great.
Okay, then.
You should know that Martin and my mom thought our best strategy would be to investigate Michael.
Well, we were hoping to find something incriminating so we could use it against him in court.
Do you have any luck?
Martin hired a PI, but they didn't find anything.
No, Martin and I are very different lawyers, so if there is anything to find, I bet I can find it. But we are going to have to ask for a postponement.
But won't that look bad for us?
Well, court frowns on it a little bit, but it's not going to matter if we take the time to get what we need to use against Michael.
We're not going to need a postponement. I got the perfect strategy to make sure that Willow gets full custody of her kids.
I believe I have to worry about what a court will decide to do with my children. Again.
Judges don't take kids away from their mother, especially when they've done nothing wrong.
Drew, we had an affair, and now we're living together. My kids haven't exactly had the most stable home life lately.
People fall in love, and judges know that.
Yes, they do. But can we talk about that legal strategy that you just mentioned earlier?
Fine. All right. It's true. Of course, Michael is receiving treatment for his injuries, but he chose to leave the country for that treatment. There was an option that would have kept him close to his kids in their lives, and chose not to take that option. And he has not reached out to his kids once through their mother. He's only called or video chatted when the kids were with Christina, Monica, or Carly. So as far as Willow's concerned, Michael has been completely MIA.
That's true.
And the night of the Christmas party, Michael encouraged Willow to take the kids that night. Both Nina and Carly witnessed that.
We did.
So we paint Michael like an absentee father who's effectively abandoned his kids. We frame him like that. There's no chance he's gonna get custody of his kids.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoons Delight. Welcome back on in, everybody, man. And so, last video today, man, this thing with the custody battle is starting to heat up now. Now we got a court date, June the 2nd. So Willow got served some papers. She got served some papers, and Diane and Carly are ready to move in on these divorce proceedings and wanting to get full custody of the children as well in the process. So this is going to be a very interesting thing. So Drew, oh my God, Drew still believes he keeps giving Willow these guarantees that he doesn't even know if he can get. So Drew's thinking he could help, you know, so he immediately gets Rick as a lawyer because Martin is out of town. So Rick comes in and he wants to hear their plan on how they can try to get or try to keep custody of the children, right? So anyways, Rick says he'll get on that, but he says they must file for postponement because, like I said, this court date is supposed to be the week of June 2nd. So it's like right around the corner. Today's May 14th, so that's like right around the corner, y'all. So Drew says they don't need that. And he says he knows how to win the case, right? So Drew, this is what I was alluding to. So Drew says so they're going to try to make Michael look like an absentee father. And the way that they're going to do this is, so he says that Michael chose to leave the country for his treatment when he could have got it right here in Port Charles. What a bastard, bro. What a bastard, man. And he's been trying to make, like, you notice Drew has gotten worse. He's gotten worse and worse since the first time he slept with Willow back in November, bro. He's been getting worse and worse. At first, his attitude towards Michael wasn't even this severe. He tried to make it look like Michael is just as cruel or cutthroat as the rest of the quartermain. So this is like crazy, man. And so he says, and he also says that he's not reached out to his kids. How the fuck is he going to reach out to his kids when he's been in a burn unit, bro? But he has been talking to the kids because they said they've been putting them on the video. Christina says she hooked that up where she could put the kids on the video or whatever. And then he has not reached out to the kids through his mother. That's what he's been saying. So he says Michael's been MIA through the holidays and all that. So he's trying to paint him as this absentee father that's really abandoned his kids. So he thinks that this can work. It's kind of weak sauce. But what's funny is Nina's expressions the whole time. Like Nina was killing it today, dog. Nina was killing it today. She was like, old brother. You know, she had that old brother look. At this point, okay, so with Rick, because we know this about Rick. This is the one thing that I like about them hiring Rick. Rick knows if he thinks he's got a chance to win a case, and he really only wants to take cases where he knows he's got a chance to win. And I wonder if Rick thinks that game plan from Drew is a good one to make Michael look like an absentee father, right? So in the other video that I did with Diane and Carly, I talked about this in that video. I was wondering if the whole Sasha and Michael sleeping together thing comes up, because I thought they were going to wait a little later, because even though Sasha is really starting to show right now, she's not having a baby until about July, right? I think that's what they said. So I thought they were going to wait a little closer to July to do the whole trial thing. I always knew like Michael probably wouldn't be in the picture when they did it. Cause I don't think Michael's coming back, like, or not coming back, but the character, you know, when it gets to do actor, I don't think it's going to be until later in the year. Like maybe the fall, but it could be this summer too, but I don't think they hired anybody yet. But anyways, I thought they were going. I was thinking like, do they bring that up? Because that's actually the main way they could get this win. And remember, Drew's still trying to prove that he was drugged as well with the whole Jacinda situation. So if he can prove that, they can start getting some things on their side where maybe they'll have a better chance to win. But these things have to happen pretty quick in the next few weeks, you know, because it's like I said, if the trial stands, you know. Let's see if it gets postponed as well. But the fact that the show gave a date on it, I don't think it will. I think they're going to do this because the nurses' ball would have ended by then. And I always said that the June will be the month where they really probably try to concentrate on this, and they're going to concentrate on the WSB case, and they're going to concentrate on what was the other one? The Christina case. So, or the Christina storyline. So we're going to see how this is going to go, y'all. Give me y'all thoughts in the comment section, how y'all think this is going to go. Give this video a like, share, subscribe. Y'all. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all tomorrow after news to like.